Well, I wasn't recording though, so you're not going to be able to show me fixing it. It actually looks stupid. I actually don't like it.
Hey guys, real quick before we get into the video today, I am doing a $100 giveaway where I'm giving $50 away to 2 people. All you have to do is follow the steps you see on the screen right now. And also I'll leave a link to the tweet down in the description down below. Good luck to you guys, and let's get it. Yo, what is happening, guys? J-Tips here, back with another video. So I know you guys are balling on a budget, and all these MUT cards start to add up after purchasing a lot of them. Usually 3 or 4 good cards will cost you a good 1.5 to 2 million coins. Well, I'm here with a special guest to show you guys the top 5 budget cards in the game under 50,000 coins. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. I appreciate you clicking on today's video. Me and my special guests are going to be bringing you guys the top 5 budget players today, but we're going to be introducing our guest right now, former pro Madden player, and as well, a really good growing YouTuber. I'm going to leave his link in the description down below. Go sub to him, almost at 20,000 subscribers. Introducing Chaos. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Former pro. Wow, that one cuts deep. That one cuts deep.
Boo, Chaos, you suck. You're terrible at Madden, boo. I mean, to be honest, you kind of are technically still a pro. I mean, I see you balling out for the Eagles every week. You know, you could be working on your throwing, mechanics, but I'll let it slide. You're pretty good at Madden anyway. I'll let that slide.
I appreciate that, brother.
All right, so guys, me and him pretty much looked over a list that he compiled. You guys are going to get a pro players, pretty much former pro as I stated earlier, but you're going to get his breakdown on what top 5 players are in the budget game, what budget beast you should have on your ultimate team. These guys literally could be 82, 85 overalls, but they play like they're literally the best players at their position. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So coming up first on our list, Chaos, who did you put on there?
So we have 87 overall team of the week, James Bradbury. He's 89 speed, 82 man coverage, 80 zone. It's about the best you're going to get for your buck. He's about right around 50K. He's up near 90 speed, which is about the top tier right now, outside of the top receivers around like Tyreek Hill, who's like at 95. But most guys are around 90, so he's going to be able to match that. And 82 and 80 for zone and man. So that's very, very impressive. It's something that's going to be able to do a great job against receivers without having to spend a ton of coin, man. He's a great receiver, and if you guys are on a budget, he's a great pickup for you. All
right, so taking a look at his card, we got it pulled up right here on the screen. He's our first position, rightfully so. I mean, Chaos literally hit it right on the point. He has 89 speed. He's only 35 cap, so for you salary cap guys who are trying to grind out there, really good budget for your beast cap card. He has 85 jumping as well. I feel like that's a stat a lot of people don't really like to look at, Chaos. I feel like jumping this year is a big thing with how bad the zones are. I mean, if you got a good, decent player who can meet that jumping threshold, and also, like you stated, he has 82 man, 80 zone. I don't think you're going to find a 35 cap card for under 50,000 coins that can literally meet all of these requirements required for a good card.
No, man, he's definitely going to do a great job. And if he's a little bit underneath, like you said, at 85 jumping at 6'1", can help you meet anything that you need to get. If you're a little bit underneath, he might be able to jump up and make a play, get a spec catch, something like that. He's a great player for very little coins. 50K, that's nothing for somebody who can do the things that he can do.
And you guys see on the screen, I mean, to be honest with you guys, he is 3K cheaper than 50K, and his price is probably going to go down with a lot of these new Team of the Week cards that are going to be coming out in future weeks. Number 5 was a bang, y'all, but I'm curious to see, Chaos, who did you have at the next spot, or number 4 spot for budget players?
So at number 4, we have Tevin Coleman. Now, for running backs this year, guys, that's one of those positions that you really don't want to budget. You want high speed. You want guys that can stiff arm and juke. But if you're going to go budget, there's no one better than this Tevin Coleman. He's 89 speed, which is phenomenal. He's got over 79 carrying. He's got 80 carrying. So if you have over 80 carrying, you're not going to fumble nearly as much as somebody who's below. So he's great there. He's got 70 break tackles, 72 truck, and 88 agility. So he's got decent stats. He's not going to be juking anybody out of their shoes. He's not going to be stiff arming and trucking everybody. But he's got high speed. He's got great stats to surround that to make him a usable back if you really do need to budget that position.
All right, guys. So looking at the card art, first off, I know you're a big stats guy, Chaos, but look how small this dude's muscles are.
Oh my goodness!
Look at mine compared to this, guys. I mean, come on.
What is that? What is that?
I could honestly, if I wanted to, play in the NFL. I was actually called the White Lightning in high school. I don't know if you know that about me.
He was never called that.
If you guys didn't, you know what I mean? Chaos, I would prefer you don't interrupt me when I'm explaining my accolades in high school, because you know we played against each other in high school in basketball, and I would always get the best of you, so.
Look at his lips!
Okay guys, so like Chaos said, really good budget beast back. He's only going for 28k right now. Actually, I saw a card up earlier for 22k, so you can get him for pretty cheap. 89 speed is probably the best you're going to get at this low cap and this low price. 87 excel and 88 agility. I know a lot of people don't want to think agility matters. I think it somewhat matters, but excel definitely does. And he feels really, really quick whenever running the ball, especially with how the game is molded this year. You have to be able to have a good running back who can go ahead and run the ball as well as catch the ball. And 62 catching on a running back isn't too bad. Also looking at the other stats, 77 elusiveness, 70 true trucking, which does mean something, and 70 break tackle, which is huge. So go ahead and cop yourselves a Tevin Coleman. This dude is going to do work for you. Next up on our list, the fastest receiver in the game besides Tyreek Hill. And he is a little bit outside our 50k budget, but he's so good. Honestly, if you have the coins, you should not mind paying an extra 30k. Chaos, who do we got here?
So we're going to have 87 overall Football Outsiders, Harvin. He's unreal, guys, for the price. Right now, he's up for around 80k, but I've seen him up for 60. He's insane. He's got 94 speed for starters. Secondly, it's not like his other stats are bad. Usually for budget beats that have speed, you're going to have really low catching stats and or low route running stats. Well, for him, he's got 84 catching, 81 catching traffic, and 85 spec catch. That's pretty darn solid for somebody with 94 speed. And on top of that, he has 80 medium route running, 81 deep route running, and 79 short. That 79 short can very easily be chemmed up to 80. So we can have 80 across the board on route running and 80 plus across the board on all his catching stats. That's super impressive for a guy with 94 speed and only going for 5 to 80k.
Chaos wasn't lying, guys. Right now he's up for around 83, 100 coins, so not too bad. Again, if you have an extra 30k outside of the 50k, definitely worth it. The only player on this list who's outside that 50k mark, and rightfully so. If you can chem him up and get that 79 short route running up to like 80, 81, you're gonna have 80s across the board in all major categories. And the thing that stands out from the most, obviously, in the speed category, he has 94 speed. Literally the second fastest receiver behind Tyreek Hill, and that's without any abilities, any chemistries, anything. So if you can go ahead and maybe get his speed up somehow with a certain chemistry, you know, he's gonna be that dude on your team that you go against whenever you're playing against cover 3. You want to go ahead and bomb him over the top, and even if there's a dude running stride for stride with him, give him a little lob, guys. I guarantee you this dude toast any type of safety or linebacker for that sake who's guarding him in the secondary. If you guys have been playing any Madden 20, which you obviously have, duh, but I feel like this year, and everyone knows that last year, secondary positions, especially strong safeties or free safeties, were the move for usering. But this year, if you put them in a sub package where you put the free safety or strong safety, they'll play a lot like the linebackers. So everyone's just like, okay, might as well use linebackers. You know, they have better tackling, hit power, and this guy is definitely a budget beast. Chaos, who do we have here?
We have 86 overall, team of the week, Devin Bush. 88 speed, 88 hit power. I don't know if I need to talk about a single other thing. This guy is a monster. He's going to do a great job. He's going to have the speed of a safety while having the tackling skills of a linebacker. He's going to do a good job against the run. He's going to do a good job against the pass. He's a great user. He's great on his own with 75 zone coverage not being too bad. Great budget beast. Typically, he's under 50K if you can find him at the right price. He's definitely a great pickup. This guy was arguably going to be number 1 on my list. He was very, very close for being such great stats for such a low-tier player.
All right, so boom, here are his stats. The only thing that I don't like about him is he's 5'11". Even though it's like an inch off of 6 foot, I don't know, it just looks really unappealing to the eye if you're looking at the card. But still, don't let his size fool you, even though that's not such a small size. 88 speed, only going for less than, you know, around, I'd say he's between 30, 35K. Really, really good price for a budget beast. Look at that stat right there in the acceleration column, 89 speed. And to make that even better, he has 84 tackle, 81 play rec, 88 hit power on a budget beast card. He's literally 2 hit power away from just absolutely meeting that threshold to clobber open field receivers and smaller running backs in that standard. If you don't have this guy on your team, even if you can afford all the players in the world, you're doing something wrong. Coming in at our number 1 spot, if you guys didn't know before this, we actually both made lists, and me and him both agreed on this spot. This guy is an absolute tank, and what makes this card special is his base card can go ahead and get one of the best abilities in the game. Chaos, introduce our number 1 pick.
So for our number 1, we have 87 Joey Bosa, the heavyweights card. Super good, guys. He has 75 speed, which is not too slow. It's not the fastest. You'll find faster, but that's when your cards start to get high up in price. So 75 speed's doable. You have 83 power move, but the best part about it is he has 91 finesse move. That allows him to unlock finesse move specialist. He's the only card in the game under that 50K price that can unlock that ability, and it's super powerful. It's going to help you to block shit of your opponents, get to their quarterback faster, and do a really, really good job of just making them have to get the ball out quick. And on top of everything else, he's 6'5", so he'll get a lot of batted down passes too on the pass rush.
Our number 1 man, here are his stats. Now, looking at him, you see a couple 70s and then a good amount of low 80s, high 80s. But the one thing that sticks out, and the reason he gets that finesse specialist, because he has 91 finesse move. In order for a card to get that, you got to have 90 plus finesse move. He meets the threshold. And if you guys haven't tried finesse specialist, it's definitely a glitch. I remember when this card came out at the beginning of the year, it was doing work. It was definitely shedding a lot. And Joey Bosa, to be honest, if you guys have played Madden in all the years he's been in it, he has literally been a glitch every year. It's just something about that Joey Bosa card, whether it's his 71 overall power up or his highest from last year in 95 playoff. It's just always balled out. And like Chaos stated, he's 6'5". Batted down passes are a really big thing this year after the patch especially. So you'll get a lot of really good animations with him as well. Alright guys, so we finished the list, but there were some guys, a couple cards actually in mind that we both had, and we both agreed on, that really didn't fit the list because they were under, somewhere even under 5,000 coins. First up on our list is literally the Madden legend himself. Here we go.
So we have Troy Apke at 90 speed, guys. He's a 78 overall safety, but if you need a user, this is the guy to go to. You're going to get him for like 3 to 5K, 90 speed. You're going to be flying out there. He's going to be able to tackle. He does the thing he needs to do for so cheap. So get yourself a Troy Apke.
And Chaos wasn't lying. Every stat of his sucks, except for his speed and acceleration. It's something about this card every year. I don't know if he is doing some personal favors for Clint Oldenburg, but I really don't know why he gets good cards. But being a Redskins fan in myself, I love this card, man. I love using it. I have an 89 overall team. Chaos will tell you he has a really good team as well. And we both use this card. He's just a stud everywhere. You need someone to go ahead and fill in for a play with a really good team. Or if you can't afford a good team, this guy is going to get it done every down. And something about this card, he hits hard, he's smart, he makes the play in zone coverage if you're clicked off of him. This card does it all, so go cop him right now. This card actually was given to me for free, little personal side note, in a solo battle, and I actually ended up selling this card. Well, I had a couple of friends tell me later that this card is literally worth its bang for its buck. He flies all around the field. This dude is a complete goon and monster. Introducing
Brian Burns. So he's an 85 overall team of the week. And what he's going to do is a lot of different things for you. He's an 84 speed linebacker with 81 finesse move. So that means he can pass rush. He's going to do a good job on the edge, pass rushing the quarterback. But you can also spy him. 84 speed is going to do a good job against those escape artists. He's going to be able to contain him for most of the plays and do a good job in a spy. He's also going to be a good middle linebacker for those guys that need to shoot gaps against the run out of like a 3-4 odd or a 3-4 bear, something like that, where you need a linebacker to make a play. So you can put him at middle linebacker for those purposes. You can spy him, and you can have him rush the quarterback. He's a diverse player for very cheap.
What I liked about Chaos mentioning his speed is because he's one of the faster linebackers for his price and also his cap. At this point in the year, 84 speed on linebacker is really good. And you can spy him to avoid those escape artists with Steve Young or Michael Vick. He's good tackling. He has good finesse move, meeting the 81 or 80 threshold, and he has 87 excel. I know I keep bringing up excel, but I feel like it matters on a lot of these cards. They just move quicker and are able to change direction at the snap of a dime. So this guy definitely deserves to be an honorable mention, and I've noticed his price is going down tremendously. So if I were you, I'd go ahead and cop him right away for your team. So this guy is a very good defense player. In fact, he's really fast, is good at stopping the run, and also containing the quarterback as well if you put a spy up. This guy is an absolute goon, and he's going for under 10,000 coins.
So we have Montez Sweat, an 80 overall, guys. He's 86 speed. He's 6'6", so he's going to be a perfect spy for your escape artist. He's going to do a great job of keeping up with them. He's going to be 6'6", so he can bat down some passes for you. And really, he's going to do a good job against the run. This year, with the way pursuit is, you got to have fast players to pursue the running back. They're going to get out on you if you don't have high speed. So having that at your middle linebacker spot, the guy that's maybe shooting the gap for you, that's going to really come in handy for you. So Montez Sweat's another great player to have on your team if you're really on a budget, because he's less than 10K.
Completely agree with Chaos, obviously, as I have the whole video. But 86 speed is a really, really good speed to have for containing the quarterback. It's good for, being able to stop the run. And like I said, he's 6'6". We both can agree that this is huge, especially when he's rushing the quarterback. Even though he doesn't have the best block, shed power moves, or finesse moves, they're decent. And if a ball's coming in the flats, or if it's a short intermediate pass, if he can get his hands up, that dude turns in from a 6'6" frame to dang near a 7'1", 7'2" frame just by sticking his arms up. So there's no quarterback in the game who's going to be able to get that ball over his head. An excellent, budget beast. Like I said, under 10K, this honestly should be on your team the whole year. Doesn't matter. So those are all the budget beasts you guys need on your team. These guys are going to put in work for you at under 50K and also put on a show and show up those other God squads as well.
Definitely, man. I really think these guys are helpful. They're great for salary cap. They're great for guys that don't have a lot of coins but want to compete in MUT. They're going to do a lot of things for you that a lot of the top tier cards are going to do as well, and they can definitely help keep the level playing field.
So that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new on the channel, man. I post awesome content, and another dude who posts awesome content is Chaos, a guest on the show. So I'm gonna leave his link down below. Get him to 20K, guys. I want to see him get to 20K before this Saturday. I mean it, or else I'll find you.
Appreciate you, brother. Peace, guys.
J-Tips signing off, and as always, peace.